The major thing about, 8K is like, look, listen, I'm not really sure what the iPhone 16 shoots, but I know this thing's shooting at 8K. And I'm like, yo, I was thinking about like switching back to Apple, but then I changed my mind and was like, nah, look, listen, I'm all Samsunged out. So now I'm in the market and I got studio equipment, but I'm looking for different studio equipment. Not necessarily Samsung studio equipment because, technically I no longer have access to Logic Pro X with my iPhone. It's just not gonna happen. I mean, with this Samsung Galaxy, there's no more access to Apple Pro, just none. No more Apple Pro stuff at all. No Logic Pro X, no. I mean, I can Pro Tools up, I think I can get Pro Tools. I'm gonna check that out in the App Store and see what's rocking with the Pro Tools. I'm gonna see what's rocking with the Pro Tools. And fire, my boy got the mini bike. That shit's so fire. Skating off on him. I gotta get me a mini bike. I gotta get a mini something. Not really. It's like, get me a mini amounts of money. And I don't mean mini like small. I mean mini like I need a whole bunch of large amounts of money. You dig? Anyway, big blessings, folks. Big blessings. So, getting back to the relationship thing, it might have seemed random. Look, free t-shirt at my website, link in the description here. If you want to support, get you a t-shirt. That's an awesome way to freaking support. Or either subscribe, even better ways to support. Help me get them views up, because it's really all about these views. So back to that whole, you meet a girl and the first thing she does is ask you to buy something. Not gonna lie, I'm a simp. If I got it on me, I'm gonna buy something. That's why the universe probably be like, no, because your ass ain't really wanting nothing in return that's like what she think it is. You actually looking for something. This is for people that are actually looking for love, or looking for a life partner, or looking for someone to spend their lives with, which technically all of them that I just said are the same thing. If you're looking for a life partner, that's somebody that you can spend your life with. If you're looking for love, you're technically looking for the same exact thing. Somebody to spend your life with. So at best, I'm gonna be honest, the only thing I can offer a woman is that the fact that I'm someone you can spend your life with, the rest of whatever life we got left here on earth with. I'm here for all of the punches, paying bills, trying to figure it out together, working it, figuring it out together. One of those real love don't cost a thing. We here anyway. I was gonna feed myself anyway. I might as well get Bay something to eat at the same time. Like, what the heck is you got going on with your life? Like, now to me, it's like this. These are the do's and the don'ts of this whole relationship thing. If anybody in this relationship starts off wanting something other than information on who a person is or where a person is from, get away from that. That's already toxic. Like, that's equivalent to me just being like, let me get your number. I want some head tonight right now. And here go $40. Like, we might as well get straight to that point. Or you can be sensual and be cordial and be logical and know that life ain't all about some damn money. It's just not. True indeed. True indeed. We got bills to pay. We got things to do and places to be. But at the same time, what? 3i Atlas, a 3AI Atlas could take us all out of Apophis and one of these volcanoes erupting. That means all I'm getting at is life is not promised, which means money don't mean shit. It's only as valuable as we allow it to be. You ever notice, like, I was looking up earlier this week about paintings and how people make paintings and sell them, or people paint the paintings and sell the paintings for ridiculous prices. I'm a painter myself, by the way. So I'm like, yo, how can I sell a painting for $500,000? And I'm looking this up. And the fact that a painting sells for $500,000, when a kid walked up to me and asked me, yo, how much does it cost to get the canvases? And I'm like, yo, a good canvas, anywhere from, $5 to $30, just saying, being honest with the kid, letting them know what it is. He's like, but you want to charge $100 for it. Now, I didn't want to get into him and be like, look, I'm charging you for the creative service of me painting a painting for you, and get into, selling a person and explaining the fact that, bro, you really just buying an experience with me, that you can look at this painting and that painting is your way to remember that experience with me. You're basically paying for nostalgic feelings. Like, no matter how you paying it, you're paying for an experience, a memory, literally. It's like why you go get photos taken of yourself and your family photos. You pay ridiculous amounts of money sometimes just to have somebody snap a picture and go develop it. It's a portrait. You know, I'm letting you know. You're paying for the memory. That's the experience in life. So if you apply that to a relationship, there's no amount of money that can equal that experience, like true, real love. There's no amount of money that's gonna equal up to an experience of somebody actually being there when you're sick, somebody actually being there when you're lonely, somebody actually just being there just because they enjoy your time. They like the way your face look, or they like the way you smell, or they just like something about you makes them just super fun. And it's like one of those feelings sometimes that you know it'll never go away, like a tingling sensation in the back of your neck when that person walks in the room and you're like, oh, there go that person that I just love to see, love to feel, love to smell. I love to hear what this person has to say, type shit. So, you know, me, myself, with my mind, and the way the rest of the world is ticking, because they're like, yo, money make her come, and these women only want money anyway. I'm single, by the way. So, and that's part of the reason why I'm single, is because if you ask me to buy anything randomly, it's not that I don't want to buy it. It's just, if we've just started talking, then this isn't going anywhere, because already you're letting me know, oh, I'm going to have to buy shit for her in order for her to want to be around me, in order for her to want my company or my attention. That means this person doesn't like me for me. Like, even my immediate friends, you be like, you ever had friends that you trying to figure out how to have some money just in case they call you because you like them so much that you like, yo, it ain't even about the money. It's just the fact I want to be able to help your ass out whenever you call. They be on the same shit you on, and you be like, damn, how the hell did I find people like this in my life? Like, so you like, when you call them, they be like, yeah, I got you, bro. I actually was waiting for your ass to need this $100. I've been saving it. Like, what you mean you literally saved $100 for me to borrow? Yeah, so, you know, I know you're going to pay it back. You good for it like that. I just wanted to make sure I was that one friend that could help you out in the time of need. Like, damn, that's a real person. Like, so if you take that and apply that to a relationship, because I be seeing relationships where I know until one of them dies, they have everything in the world. It's gonna hurt like hell when they lose each other, because you now possess everything in the world. When you ain't got no money, you still got this person here with you, this person here loving you and supporting you and motivating you to go get what you need to do to help y'all survive. And even more, y'all are working together, coming up with different plans, different strategies in life, because it's like a life game. Nobody remembers the game of life as if, you know, it just disappeared and all you got is Monopoly and how to make some money. But the game of life itself was about survival. More in is a human. And life, it was like a board game. Like life is a board, like, you know, Sims is a board game. And the whole thing I'm getting at is like, yo, that whole thing just, my bro's like, yo, you know she gave you a fake number. I'm like, in my head, hell yeah, she gave me a super fake number. But already, you know, most of these women, they're bred to be straight strippers and hoes and stuff. You be like, I don't even want to talk about it. Meanwhile, you know, you got the Jeffrey Epstein letter out, and a lot of these women are like, well, shit, that's just how it goes. You know, you got to do what you want to, you do what you got to do to get the money. And you like, y'all motherfuckers crazy. Y'all actually sold y'all kids to these nasty ass people. But I guess that's just how it is, you know. They used to sell us on Black Friday, so, you know, technically, you know, it's kind of bred in you to not feel no type of way about selling somebody sometimes. But now it's all hitting the fan, and it's feeling like horrible crimes against yourself and against humanity and against God. So, you know, eat that. But when you get back to wanting to break these cycles of negative relationships, you know, and it don't even get you started to be like, yo, like, what do you be thinking when you be like, this is for the women that do this shit? Like, is it really that serious? Is that the only thing you know? Like, did you not have a good life coming up? Or was it just like, oh, you, like, is that what your mom did to get money? When she met your dad, did she ask him, what can you do for me? Can you buy this for me? You got the money to buy what you came here for. Why do you want to ask me for it? Not saying that I won't buy it, but you really don't know if you hurting the situation. Why not just be like, wait for me to offer to buy you something? Or either, don't even wait to offer. Just wait to see what this becomes. Like, yo, a nigga not necessarily buy you something this night, but I might just call you and be like, let's get something to eat. It's on me. Let's go yada 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 and go to the movie. It's on me. Let's go yada yada yada. You gotta work your way up to where now we live together and I pay all your bills, because that's the type of shit I be on. I be on some, yo, we gonna buy this house. I'm gonna do this shit around the house. You don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay the bill. So even when it look like I'm struggling, don't worry. I got this shit. I'm focused completely on taking care of you and taking care of me and making sure I can come home and play a video game and maybe possibly get a back rub. I'm just saying, and rub on some feet and some titties and some ass. But this is not for kids. It's for adults. Shout out to the real ones. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Just talking about relationships, because I be like wondering. A lot of these women, you be like, you was cool in high school. Now you got like 5 kids and 3 baby daddies. And it's that way of thinking that you got that's got you in that situation. Because most of the time, if a nigga know he can just get at you with some money, you just became the easiest lick in the world. Like, I'm going to be real with you. For that, I know all I got to do is spend a minimum balance of like $200-$300, $400 and look a little decent. Like, that mean technically I can just save up for like a vacation and dive in the pussy. Like, but y'all crazy. Like, and then, but it just, to me, morally, it just doesn't feel right for me to be spending money on an experience that doesn't last a lifetime with another person, like, that I want to spend my life with. Because you see women, men, I'm gonna say it like this: women probably look at a dude and see a paycheck. A dude will look at a woman and be sitting up there like, yeah, I could marry that thing and spend my life with her. You know how many homeboys I got to say that shit? They look at her, but I'll drink her bath water, but I'll marry that thing. And you be knowing he's for real. But then the women, most of the women that we looking at, they probably sitting there like, yeah, that's a broke nigga. I'll give him some if he got some money, type of shit. That's all they looking at. They looking at, do you got some money? Do you got a car? Do you got a crib that I can come stay at when I don't want to stay at my house with my man, type of shit? Because that's when they actually got a boyfriend or something. I don't put nothing past none of y'all until I know it's real. Like, me, I never trust her. Since Eve ate that apple, and I know Eve ain't really, well, Eve ate apples, but I know really what happened. It's just me, like, just, using that as a, whatever, for you to just get it's an example. Bear with it. Anyway, I'm going to edit this, and hopefully you guys got some jewels out of it that you can use in everyday life, and it changes the way people look at love and look at relationships, because it's a difference between, like, none of this shit is for business when you common folk, unless you like royalty or doing this because your dad is in control of an estate that's larger than a nation, so we gotta barter your betrothment or being married to a specific person for that. You know what I'm saying? But in common folk, like, but love don't cost nothing, and all you need to do is be able to take care of yourself. And you protecting your family and protecting yourself is just natural. You was gonna do that anyway. That's why I be like, yo, shawty, I was gonna get a house eventually anyway. Why not just come rock with me and grow with me and develop in life with me? If not, when I get the house, it just doesn't make sense for me to come looking for a mate these days in life if it's like not already there. Like, if she not already there. Like, don't get me wrong. At that moment, you just a target, because women are going to just be like, well, he got a little bit of money. I'm going to fuck with him until he stop giving me the money, type shit. And you just got to be like, that's just cold-blooded. Meanwhile, people are passing left and right. People are getting married still, and it ain't even based on no money. But the rest of us are wondering why we ain't got nobody. It's because we keep looking past that person that we supposed to be with, because we blaming it on money, or thinking that we not good enough, or that they not good enough when they already ready for us. We just don't know that we ready for them, or either we just not mentally ready for them. So you're not mentally ready to accept me. I had to ask myself that. I was like, yo, it's not that I ain't ready for love. It's that love ain't ready for me. Like the woman that God got planned for me and destined for me ain't mentally ready for me. And something you gotta accept as any guy is waiting for a person to be mentally ready for you. Now look, I don't even know who this person is, so it adds more of a, suspense to it. It would be different if I knew, or if I had a female and it just felt like I was stalking her because I'm waiting for her to come around and say yeah. But to me, nah, tomorrow cannot come just as quick as today came. So I look at it like, nah, I'm just waiting for God, to show me things in life. Not waiting for God to come rescue me or set me free or whatever. I'm just waiting for God to show me things in life because, I search for God every day. That's what that means. I search for something new about God and something new about myself every day. So I would hope that everybody does. That's how I come to these conclusions. And that's how I'm actually, like, somebody was like, well, how are you so cool with being by yourself? And, don't you get lonely? Yes, I do. But at the same time, I just don't, because I be like, shit, I'm cool. This is how things are meant to be. It just is what it is. I'm along for the ride. It's things in this world I cannot control, despite me knowing super secrets to manifestation, the keys to the universe, and Akashic records and past lives. I know that I can't say when the wind gonna blow. And I damn near can't make the sun rise and make the moon start spinning on a different axis. I can't do shit like that. I'm not a miracle worker, but technically, if I get you high on shrooms or whatever drug, anything I tell you, you'll probably believe me. If I get you drunk, you probably gonna start believing everything I do is God level. So that just lets you know how influential or how influential the human mind can actually be. Malleable. It's very, very moldable at any given time. But right now, unless you build it up to be strong and to be consciously aware of everything in it, like, we're all trapped in the same matrix. Whether you woke or whether you sleep in this mug, we all in here together until you figure out how to get a pocket dimension and get the hell out of it. We got to experience this the same way for face value. And I still be wondering, like, what be up with these freaking women? What's going on? Like, shit. And then, you like, that some other guy breaks her heart, baby daddy break her heart or whatever. Now, the other dudes, how they be like, yo, it's 10 women for every man down here. No, it ain't. Because it's one woman for every man and 10 possible women for every man. But when you start messing the numbers up, getting people pregnant, and now people got to wait till this girl is ready to settle with your ass because she already feel like, I done been hurt and I don't want the same to be in the same next relationship. And now she just expected things to be the way she wanted. And now you got to deal with that. And that's more trauma. And people ain't looking for people for pure love anymore, a person that they could spend their life with. They just want somebody with some money. If they got enough money, we can go special places. They just not realizing you can do damn near anything you want. And most of the time, you don't need money. Money just adds an extra flair to it. Money adds an extra level of comfort to it. Like, I'm literally watching people build mounds and tents and houses and live in them for a second and then move on. I know people that travel the whole world and never really stayed in one city longer than a year because that's what their life is about, traveling and seeing the world. You got celebrities and regular common folk that's just the same. They on that same level. People that live off grid, people that live on the grid. Like, it's all preference, but we keep thinking that it's specifically this, especially in the black community. In the black culture, it's super that, and it bleeds over into the other cultures. Like, it starts with the whole pimping and player in the black culture, and then it bleeds into other cultures. Like, it just bleeds into other cultures because everybody watches us. I just want to say that. And even when they don't watch us, everybody watches something that's got something to do with us. So then it's just still bleeding, and that's how they see it. It's like stereotype. Blacks are just different in America. We just different. We different enough to either make it better or fuck it all up. You guys take care.